as students are heading back to school, you may want to be considerate of kids who have food allergies, because food allergies are on the rise, and whether your child yourself has a food allergy to peanuts, or you want to be considerate of other children who have those allergies. Leah Smith has examples for us today of things that you can pack in your kids' lunch so that you can be considerate of other people who maybe have those allergies. Thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So what are some of these examples?
So here's one that has a homemade blueberry muffin and made with good oils, and it's whole grain. And then we have sushi rolls that just have cucumbers and carrots and cream cheese, and then lots of fresh fruit is what you'll see in all of my lunches. And then the kids can dip it in yogurt, or they can eat it separately.
What do you roll these sushi rolls
So
up
it's
with?
just a whole wheat piece of bread, or you could use a tortilla too.
Great. And then what are some of these other examples here? You have popcorn. I wouldn't think of that as something I put in my kids' lunch, but I know my daughter would love it.
Yeah, it's a great snack, or I include it in their lunches. It's a whole grain, so it's really healthy, especially if you make it yourself or you buy a variety that has good oils, made with good oils.
Great. And now some of these, I know gluten is another thing that some people are trying to avoid for gluten allergies. So could you make some of these gluten-free?
Yeah, sure. Any of these could be made gluten-free. This one could be made with gluten-free bread, or you could use gluten-free flour for making the blueberry muffin. So any of them could be made gluten-free easily.
Delicious. So some of the things in these meals, you have cheese and vegetables. Do your kids eat all of this stuff? And how do you decide, what to put in what lunch?
They definitely eat all the fruit. I mean, sometimes my son will come home with a couple blueberries left if it's too many, and they might come home with a couple of carrots, but I find it they eat fruits easily in their lunches.
Something I'm wondering about too with all this fresh produce, how do you keep it cold?
Okay, so I use these ice packs right here that freeze them overnight, and they go right in there and fit flat in the lunchbox.
And then by lunch?
And then by lunch they're still cold.
Mm-hmm. And then what are these funky little things that you have here?
So those you can freeze them. There's smoothie pop molds, and they come in different colors, and you can make a smoothie and then put it in there and freeze it, and then put it in your lunchbox, and they'll be still cold during lunchtime.
Great. So many options. Thank you so much, Leah, for joining us. Well, for more information on how you can pack your kids' lunch, visit txkidskitchen.com.